Hey you guys, this is my baked beans full recipe. Now I'm going to preface by saying, yes, I did a short for this, and in the short I had a lot of comments about, oh, the sugar, you put too much sugar in it, too much honey. These are southern baked beans that I grew up eating, and this is how we do it. This is not a dish that you would necessarily eat every day, just for holidays, once in a while, okay? Just so you guys know. So I always start my baked beans. Some people use hamburger meat, but what I have found is to like punch the flavor up, utilizing some ground sausage, pork sausage, just really takes that flavor to another level. So that's why I use ground sausage. I cook the sausage all the way through, and then I add over in my baked beans. Now, Bush's are my favorite. You know, they have all different flavors and all that good stuff, so you could pick whichever ones you like. I use 2 cans for this recipe, and one of the keys to my baked beans, because people love my baked beans, is that I do not pre-cook my onions and bell peppers, because this is going to go in the oven. You want that flavor of your onions and bell peppers to cook with your beans. You want it to meld in with those beans. I also cut up some fresh garlic to go in there. And from here, now this is where you're building your flavors. And ultimately, you could put whatever you want in your baked beans, but this is what I do. I use a little bit of syrup, as you can see here, and you may not call that a little bit, but I do. I put some barbecue sauce in my baked beans to punch it up, and yes, the barbecue sauce adds another little layer of sweetness to it. I add mustard. That twang kind of balances out the sweet with the mustard. You don't want to do too much mustard because it can, kind of mess up the flavor profile. But just a bit of mustard. And then I season it with salt and pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. So then from there, I add also some brown sugar to this. So yes, there is a little bit of syrup. If I don't have syrup, I use honey. There is brown sugar, and there is barbecue sauce. And when you put the onions and your seasonings in that, it with the pork, it all some type of way just balances out to me. So as you can see here, I put my brown sugar in, I stir it up, and you can literally taste this where it is right now to make sure your seasoning is on point, that you got the right amount of mustard, or if you need to add a little something or take away a little something, this is where you taste it before it goes in the oven. Everything tasted fine for me. I put it in the oven for about 45 minutes. And I just want to make sure that my onions have softened and cooked through. And when I tell you, the flavor that comes from these beans is unmatched. Okay? Unmatched. These are southern baked beans. Try them out.